While I've always been a fan of the Pinball FX experience as a whole, I will admit that my tendency is to look forward to its conversions of classic Williams tables more than their originals. Now, I'll concede that some of them over time have at least been interesting and original, but it's also hard to compete with the nostalgia of getting to revisit tables I played on decades ago. Since moving to the new version, though, they've made some strides that have impressed me. It was really the release of Pinball M that caught my full attention, though, a separate version of the game running on the same core engine, but with a focus on M-rated tables, usually because they've been tied to horror franchises. While some of those tables have been fun, I was intrigued by the news of Camp Bloodbrook, a table allowing them to stretch their legs creatively by making up something of their own. Granted, the influence of Friday the 13th in particular is pretty clear, it being at a camp and all, but overall I'd say this shows a good effort in trying to make it their own. In terms of the table play, I'm glad that this feels more traditional than some of theirs have been over the years, with good flow, a few ramps, and then plenty of theming that should help horror fans feel at home. In general, when compared with some of its other horror tables, I'd say this feels a little more challenging than most of them, but I'd also consider its design to be superior overall. If you love pinball, and perhaps a bit of horror, for the low price there's really no downside to checking this out through either Pinball M or Pinball FX itself. Overall, my final score for the game ended up being an 8. And if you're interested in picking it up, it's currently available on the Switch eShop for $4.99. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this review. And if you'd like more information or ideas of indie games worth checking out on Switch, be sure to click on the link provided in the description. Until next time.